So you like the sours?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Nice. Well, we didn't get a proper cheers, guys. So cheers to our episode and Amber being in town. And
No, thank you for having me.
So, this is another week of Drunken Public. This is actually episode number
83, I think.
83 or 92.
Wait, how you, what?
No, episode 5. No, I'm not, episode 6. Because
You're gonna
Jerry's
post
number 4, and then 5 is we're hanging out with boy Rick. And I should know this because I post all these stuff.
It's true.
But
Dang, you're slacking. Wow, on camera
flies.
too.
yeah, that's alright. But anyway, yeah, I'm your host, Victor Santana. My boy over here, Drew.
What did
And
you
then
do,
this person over here.
Hi, I'm his
Amber.
sister.
She's like, no big deal.
Yeah.
So today is a special day because this is the first time I've met anybody from his family. So I met, his mom's not here on the show, but she was outside, I met her earlier. And then I met Amber, so nice. We have a funny story. There's a girl that we met over at Cold Beer Co., which is a little bar down from here. And her name happens to be Amber too, right? So the day we were over there talking to her, because we were talking about recording a show, the day we were over there, we're like, yeah, hey, how's it going? Introduce ourselves. She's like, I'm Victor. She's like, I'm Amber. She's like, oh, her name's Amber. I'll never forget that's my sister's name, so I won't forget that. We kept calling her like Lori, Jennifer. He was like, insert white girl name here. Anything but Amber. So it was funny. I was giving shit.
I'm not good with names.
Yeah.
He's good with faces.
It's true. It's true. He's good with facts. Facts. Because he says facts over everything.
Facts.
No, Victor's a smart man.
I don't know about that. I highly doubt that. But
We need to change the title today to Mikey, though, right?
No.
We call you Mikey?
no,
Is that your street name? We can't call you that.
no, that's not my street name. That's my
Your
family
government.
name.
It's my government name.
It's my family name.
Oh, nobody
Everybody knows
calls
my-
you that?
Nobody calls me
They
that.
call you Victor. Oh, I have to be proper with
He calls
him.
me Victor.
Call
me whatever.
Yeah. So
So the thing about it, growing up, you wasn't around when I was out hanging out and stuff. But people that I knew didn't know well knew me by Victor. People I knew well knew me by my tag. I had different tag names, but the one that stuck the longest was Nico or Nemo.
I know Nemo because in the bathroom you drew the freaking fish and
I didn't draw
you.
the fish. Can't draw fish. I don't know how to draw.
Well, someone drew the fish and the name was like scripted
that
in the
wasn't me.
bathroom.
I don't know how to draw.
tagged it.
Yeah, I tagged
Right,
it.
like.
As far as my tagging skills, I have my friend who's a really good graffiti artist showed me a simple way to tag. So I could take a marker and tag, and I practiced that, and that's the best I got. I never did any of the bombs and stuff like that. But so that was that, and then Mike was only from my block or my family, so I was always could tell who was calling me.
You knew the difference when they screamed your name.
Yeah. So
I'm like,
it is what it is.
like in street days.
That's right. That you never lived.
no.
What's everybody drinking today?
Actually, I don't know what this is. I just tried mixing up 2 beers.
You like it?
What is it?
So
Tastes like a New England style IPA.
yeah. Nice and hazy. We got
Yeah.
the same thing for us. We got that the new one from Oak Cliff.
Oak Cliff?
And I forgot the name, but it's
Yes, because we know names very well.
I can't have my glasses on right now, so I can see.
What number are they?
Like 3 or something like that.
Number 3?
Oh, the lady glasses?
That's the Lady Glasses.
Lady
Glasses, because I could
My
read.
lady glasses right here. Can't see without them.
I got the number 5. I just don't remember what it's called.
No, number 5 is the Raw and Sons.
Adios Pantalones.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very good. Kind of like
good.
tequila.
Yeah. So before we started this whole thing, Victor was really into liquor.
Still am.
So are you more
Yes.
liquor than beer?
Like when we came drinking here the other day with him, I was dying because it was beer after beer after beer. So I was getting drunk, but I wasn't used to being drunk with beer. I can take the alcohol, but like the liquor, but I can't take the beer.
The thing about like craft beer, you know, because we grew up drinking beer. It was like when I first had beer, it was like Budweiser, like, you know, like shitty beer. And so, but it's like really low in alcohol. Versus you get like a lot of these craft beers are like upwards of like 8% to like 12%. So it gets like high alcohol. So you get drunk off of like few of them.
You'd be feeling nice. It's similar to mixed drinks, but I don't care what people say. It's 33% alcohol. Yeah, well, you also mix it with like half Coke, so you're not getting 33%.
Yeah.
True. But you know the thing about shot or like liquor, I'm more comfortable with beers because like liquor, I don't know how to pace myself with it as much. So like I'll be drinking and inevitably I'll like mix it up. Like I'll have beer and liquor.
That's interesting. Okay.
But the reason I say that is because we've all, and I'm sure you guys will have the same thing, but you go and you're taking shots with everybody at the bar. And you're like, oh, cool. You want to do another shot? And, you know, you're like, yeah, let's go for it. You get down towards the end of the night, like one more shot, and you're like, I feel good, let's do it. It's that one last shot that like puts you over the edge.
It's not the last one shot, is your body's still processing all the alcohol before, but so by the time you get to your car and stuff driving home, your body's still processing the second half. Like, well, I'm fucked now.
I'm gonna hold true that it's that last one that always gets me.
No, it's true the last one does get you. The thing about me is I never had a problem pacing myself. The problem is I understand, I've been drinking for so long. I started drinking since I was 13. So I've been drinking so long, I know how much I could drink, either beer, cheap, shitty beer, or straight up liquor, shots. I know how to pace myself if I want to pace myself. A lot of my joking stories come to where I'm with my friends. I'm like, fuck it, let's not pace ourselves. Let's see who gets drunk the most. And that's where that comes from.
Yeah.
But I can do it either way. For me, it's just I gotta pay attention to my body, and there's a certain way your body feels. Either liquor, wine, you gotta feel it. And you're like, all right, cool, I gotta slow it down. Drink some water here, or I'm gonna drink buy a drink you know you're not gonna drink real fast because you don't like it.
Yeah.
And that was beer for me. I was like, all right, I need to start slowing down, so I need to drink a beer. Or I'll buy something.
It's like your water boat without looking like a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I get something on the rocks. And for me, when I drink whiskey or scotch on the rocks, I like it watery, like mixed with water.
Yeah.
So I always use that as an excuse to slow my pace down. So I'd be like, all right, cool, I'm drinking this on the rocks, but I like it to get a little watery. And people like to argue me about that, and you've seen it before, but I'm like, fight me. Fight me then. I drink the way I drink.
So if y'all had to pick a favorite liquor, what's y'all's favorite liquor?
Rum.
Rum?
I like
tequila.
Yeah. No, I don't. Tequila's not my favorite. I like Hennessy.
Hennessy?
Yeah.
It's not a style.
What is that? What would that be?
Cavassier.
It's like a cognac, right? Yeah, that's the thing. A cognac.
I'd say for me, probably vodka.
Vodka?
Yeah.
I
It's
can't
all
do
white.
vodka.
Don't tell nobody. Just everybody in the show.
Well, he's Mexican by
Association, right?
Mexican by association.
My mom's white, my dad's Native American, but I'm Mexican at heart, right?
Yeah.
The way it goes.
He speaks better Spanish than me.
But you know what's funny? Like growing up, like I guess 'cause I have like the dark features and stuff. Everybody like assumes that like I'm like Latino of some sort, like either like Mexican or something. So I get people that would come up to me, start speaking in Spanish, and so I worked in like service industry for a long time with a bunch of Mexicans, and I learned how to speak Spanish fairly well. So I could like respond back to people after a while. But yeah, there'd be times people come up to me speak Spanish. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, my mom's white, you know?
No, I assumed you were Mexican.
Yeah, see? She did it too, guys. See this?
In action.
Stereotyping me before Andrew. No.
But you probably married into it, so now you are Mexican.
Yeah, it's funny, I used to always tell my friends that, I watch, man, one of these days I'm gonna marry a Mexican girl because I love the culture. I love it's about, like, you know, good food, good family, like, drink. It's like, man, that's what it's all about, so. And it ended up working out that way, so, you know.
I think that's just
Speak your will into existence, right?
that's true.
Yeah.
I don't want to associate that with a Mexican thing. I associate that with an ethnic thing. Like,
It's true, yeah. I just phrased it as Mexican.
well, because that's the perspective you knew. I'm trying, for me, for like my little bit travel and all the different groups I met over the years, that's mainly a thing for like poor countries.
Yeah.
And ethnic people really associate that, like family, sticking together kind of conversation. And then when you go to the richer countries, like upper European nations and America, it's more centralized to like immediate family and isolation kind of thing, where everything's inclusive in the other way. Because we don't have much. We don't have that much we try to hold on to. So I say all that to be said is I don't really like a lot of Mexican things besides the people. The food I don't like. The music I don't like.
It's because you're mad because everyone else calls you Mexican.
No one actually.
I like the
calls me.
food,
Yeah.
No, I don't.
but certain place. I just really like the refried beans.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
I don't like
Except
that.
because you guys are
She grew up here.
different. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I love all food, so I can't.
Well, I like It's not saying I don't like Mexican food. I used to say this would piss people off. It's shocking. I used to try to piss people off. I used to say I hate Mexican food. It's not like I hate it. There's things I like about it, but I don't like majority of the food. Same way I don't like the majority of Jamaican food either. I just don't like. I don't like it. So that's fine. And also, but the difference between like Jamaican music and like Mexican music, I hate
Mexican music. I can't stand Mexican
Everything
music.
about Mexican music is trash.
And the videos where they wear those long boots that
the
curve
little-
over, I don't
little, like,
understand.
rain-
Yeah,
little
I don't
sleigh boots or
understand
whatever.
it.
There's
Yeah.
nothing good about it. That is the thing that should die from Mexico. Everything else can stay. That music needs to die.
Yeah. That's a hot take over here.
Is it a hot take? You tell me. Is it a hot take? Like Mexican music should die?
Having your sister from New York is bringing that inner like hater out. You're like, hey, we're
What?
gonna hate on some shit.
No,
I'm gonna come back home, baby. What I hate on? Fuck you, fuck the Red Sox, fuck everything.
It's true, dude. Definitely fucking Red Sox.
I'm
They're number one.
walking
They're
in.
number one in division.
Yeah.
No, I just don't like that. I don't like a lot of music, but I don't know. I like Caribbean music. It just has more soul to it. Mexican music is just dry, and boring.
And they scream a lot.
For no reason.
A lot of it sounds the same depending on. They have like different styles that kind of differentiate it. To me, a lot of it sounds the same, but you kind of learn to appreciate a lot of things. So.
Well, for me, it's like country music. There's no soul in it. There's no rhythm. There's nothing to it.
There's certain country music that has soul though.
No.
You can't say all country
They all
music
suck.
doesn't have. No,
only
they don't.
only 5 good country songs.
Yeah, but you like them.
No,
There you go.
because they're party songs. I got friends in low places. It's a good bar song at the end of the night. It's like, yeah, that's a good bar song.
That's a good one.
Don't Take the Girl is a good emotional. That's one of a story. I was like, that's a
How's
good
that
one.
one go?
It's a kid. And he tells a story
No,
about a
I'm
kid.
saying sing it.
I'm not gonna sing that.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of
So
here.
that's what I see. Like a lot of country music is they're all drunk and they're talking about the hardships of their life. How can you not relate
That's all
to that?
bullshit. Because they have no rhythm.
Right?
No, that's all bullshit. Bachata music does the same thing, but it does it better with more soul and more
It
rhythm.
has a better beat in the background.
So that
Makes
brings
you
up
dance.
a very good point. One of the things that I've been wanting to bring up, and I thought about bringing that up today on the show, is me and her both like Prince Royce. And
Frankie Royce?
he said that you were always.
He made me cry.
Yeah, he said that he was always giving you shit about Prince Royce.
Yes, I wanted to go see him, and him and his best friend decided it was funny, like to make me cry about it.
That's so rude. Like, how could you
Now
do
you're
that,
gonna
bro?
come with Mike.
Yeah. That deserves some like.
No, it's not that we made her cry because she wanted to go. We made her cry because she was making it sound like it's the end of the world because she can't go because she wasn't allowed to go.
It was for
And
me at that
all
time.
we didn't say anything was like, you need to talk to her. Go talk to her. Like, oh my God, this is terrible. This
He's
is the worst
so
thing ever.
sarcastic. He's such an ass. You see this?
Like, they were playing all his music videos in the background. Look at his beautiful made eyebrows. Look at it. All
You
done.
see? And I was like, he's not gay. He can't be gay. I'm in love with him. Like,
That's
how can
right.
you say such a thing to me?
It's like it's always inevitably the perfectly sculpted ones that are the ones that.
Yeah.
He likes it in the butt. It's okay.
Yeah, I know that now. I didn't know that back then. Crushing my dreams.
He has to be gay.
Yeah, he has to.
It's like still a bit decided, but she's like, yeah, looking back, probably.
But yeah, that's a good memory.
Prince Royce, come on the show and defend
The eyebrows.
sexuality.
Well, if he does, so does Romeo Santos. What's his name?
Romeo Santos, yeah.
Yeah.
All Dominicans who do the eyebrows.
I think.
But I think that's the culture. Like, they go, they get their hair cut, they do their eyebrows, they shape it up.
they like really manscaped.
They tint their beards. Like, it's just the culture now.
Yeah, that's
I
disgusting.
think tint your beard.
I don't know.
A
You
little
tell
bit
me.
like
They do in the barbershop. They'll come, you up and line you up, and then they'll do like the dye for you, and then they'll take it out.
oh shit. They'll throw like cocoa powder in your beard. All right, my man. To smell good, you look good, you tasty, you look snap. Get out of here. Good.
Yeah, no, that's one thing about Dominican culture I don't like. I don't like the tight jeans, the super tight see-through shirts, and the white shoes and the done eyebrows. Like, you got bushy eyebrows, you rock it. You got bushy eyebrows.
That's right, baby. Been doing it A1 since day one.
Yeah, why lie about that? Because then you can't go out when you miss a few days because then your eyebrows are going to start filling in. It's like, I can't go out.
Yeah, no, they'll be like, I gotta go get a haircut. I can't.
I know
We gotta
somebody
wait.
who does the haircut stuff. But my thing is this. I think honestly, for Prince Royce and stuff, like the way he looks, I mean, sure, part of it's culture stuff, but I think too, he's got like a publicist, and like they have people have like their image people that are all like, hey, you gotta look a certain way for like your fans. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's fair enough, but it's still, you have your own say-so.
Yeah, but okay, let's say if you get famous, I know you're not gonna let them put makeup on you and do your eyebrows and stuff.
Well,
you know?
you have to when you do TV. You have to do some type of thing because there's a lot more lights. Like this has no lights. There's no lighting on this. So if we put lighting on you or any of us right now, we have greasy faces that shine through the camera. So this base makeup you have to put on. You know, it is what it is on that point. But as far as like doing my eyebrows, I don't need. First of all, I don't need to do my eyebrows. I have really thin eyebrows. I have really thin eyebrows.
Flawless.
And then that's about it.
Yeah.
Only thing I need now is a hairline, but
Just shave it off. Shave it off. It's, you know.
That's what I told him. He needs to go full Vin Diesel. Just
I feel like that. I even told my dad the same thing. His hairline's all the way back here.
this is shaved. They just need to clip it down again.
Yeah, let it.
Just go full. I think it would be good.
I think it will too. And you're growing your beard. Why does that happen though? When you start to lose your hair up here, you can grow your beard.
Well, they say that like if you if you grow beards really like easily and you have a full beard, that like there's a tendency like most men who have full beards usually have like hair loss, like genetics wise. I used to get it here but not here. Like
But I don't have full beard.
think about it, dude. Asians got the best hair. They got no beards.
Asians do not have the best hair.
No, I don't.
They got that good hair.
What?
Their hair is just straight. It does nothing.
Name a race with better hair. Except for the mix. You can't go mix because that's like you get the best of both.
No,
worlds.
Indian people,
They have nice hair.
Europeans.
That's a big like, yeah.
I don't like Asian hair.
No.
Is that racist? I wonder. Because I just don't like the hair. It's not like I don't like them.
You could be cool, bro, but I don't like your hair.
The hair has nothing to do with them. It's just that's how they grow, genetics.
Yeah.
Right? Like, but it's nothing to do with them. I don't hate them. I hate you because of your hair. no, it's just, I think their hair is useless.
It doesn't do anything.
It is.
It's covered
just there.
It does.
You can't do nothing with fashion with it.
It's crazy.
And gravity. So
They really don't know what causes hiccups. That's what's crazy. Some common like hiccups. They don't know what it is or like what's causing it. They have like guesses, but
trapped air is a big guess. But there are a lot of things they don't know. So this, did you read the article about the whole new gene therapy that they're worried about China doing?
No.
CRISPR stuff.
Not CRISPR's. The whole. So China is the first, not the first country, but China's the one that's pushing forward on altering their genes
Okay.
before birth. So saying that
Designer baby
kind of thing, and China's the only one that's openly working on it. They're not the first, but they're openly working on it and they're pushing for it really hard. So the question at that point becomes, we're so far away from actually making that work because we don't know what our genes do. We have basic concept like this may work for this, but if you strip that off, what else are you shutting
How
off?
does it affect the other stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know. So we're so many years away from understanding, but to understand, like, once we get more understanding of that, we may have more understanding of what the human, who we are as people. We may have more understanding of the universe. Like, there's so much question to be asked because if you shut down one gene, chromosome,
It's gonna affect.
and understand what it affects, we understand how the rest of the body works. We understand how to heal ourselves. We understand how to fix ourselves. So ultimately, we can eliminate a lot of things from our genetics, potentially stopping our, I forgot what it's called, your aging platelets from dying.
Like the telomeres.
The telomeres from breaking off. That's how we die in age.
I'm trying to live to like 200. I think that's a good age.
Well, we're so far away, we're not gonna live to 200, but
I can do it. I can believe that.
this is probably the weirdest podcast episode we had so far on this show.
Oh, see? You told me to be weird. I did it.
Getting trippy with Amber.
This conversation we had off air before. We never had it on air. Because she doesn't drink, so there's nothing to talk about.
True.
Favorite hookah?
Ooh, what's your flavor? Go-to
Flavor? Watermelon.
How do you set up the hookah?
How do I set up the hookah? Okay, you
Anything
put water in the, well, it has to be clean. You put water in the bottom, not all the way to top, halfway. And then you get the flavor that you
You're
want.
already wrong. You're already wrong.
That's how I
Here's
do
the
it.
thing, how do you do it?
Well, you let her finish. She was
No.
telling her
Here's
his
the
way.
way. Yeah, she does it because she doesn't. So think about it. You never really got into smoking hookah. You just smoke hookahs at the bar.
No, I smoke it in the house too.
Yeah, but you just smoke it because there's a thing for Dominicans to do.
She's like, that's not wrong.
I don't deny it.
So if you want smoother flavors, you have to change the water. And the best flavor to change it to is basically whole milk with a little bit of water. It smooths out.
I've tried it that way too.
And you got
in a
Red
hookah
Bull
place.
that helps to open up your air lungs, and that carbonation and caffeine that comes through with the bubbles. All that helps making the experience smoother.
In a hookah place, I've tried it with the milk. It does taste better.
I like the milk's okay. I tried it with Red Bull. It's okay.
I haven't tried it with the Red
water.
Bull.
Because the thing is, if you go get all the add-ons,
Yeah,
I tried it with lemon.
like
lemon.
Yeah.
here's one thing that we did before is they, the normal clay bowls they use with the pack of tobacco in and then coals on top. They do with a half a pineapple. So they make the hollow
that's pretty
pineapple,
cool.
put the tobacco in there, they put coals on the
I've
pineapple.
never tried it though. That sounds
was pretty
really
mixed in.
cool.
Yeah, that was pretty good. And it looks dope. So
It does.
you get
It's pretty
impressed all
dope.
your friends.
That's why you gotta do it at the house, because smoking hookah in the bars is ridiculous. Because you just
They don't know how to set it up in a bar.
They
Depends. If you go to
Barely.
Well, because they do it so far, they do it so frequently in New York. People just pack it. They don't
Yeah.
overpack it, underpack it.
You gotta fix it yourself.
And so, but not even that. Just smoke at your house is better off because you can do all that stuff, like the fruits and stuff.
Yep,
Try everything different.
agreed.
The pineapple is probably the best object you could use because I've done pears before, and I thought pear would be good.
Yeah, they have some other ones too. They have watermelon. You can do like a thing.
I want
I
to
didn't
try
like the
that.
watermelon. I like
Too
the
watery.
yeah. Well, I think the pineapple is probably the best version of it, but I got home and me and my roommate did pears, which was a fail. It was an absolute fail. It was just basically a waste of space because
There's not enough space in a pear. Like
even
It's
like
the same thing as the clay bowl,
it's
kind
the
of.
same as the apple where you try to cut out the center and try to pack it in. But the problem with the difference between the pear is when you bite it, the skin has the most flavor. The inside is just sugary water.
Yeah.
Sugary water, and we wasn't thinking about that. So we put that, packed it, and we're like, oh, we're not getting it. We just lost more tobacco. We're not getting extra flavors
Yeah, pineapple's where it's at.
because all that flavor seeps through the whole thing. Coconut probably, it's too watery. Coconut's too watery. Trying to think what else we can use.
Welcome to Dallas Hookah Talk.
It's interesting.
What's your favorite flavor? Tobacco.
Flavor tobacco? It's been so long, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was like this dragon breath, whatever dragon.
They have it.
That was so, yeah, so it's
That
kind of
was
like
really
a cherry
good.
kind of fruit punch kind of.
Yeah, that was really good. Mango is always good.
I like like a guava and some other one. Like they would do the mixtures and stuff. And that one was good. Sex on the Beach is good.
Sex on the Beach is really good.
Kind of minty.
You mix it with the dragon breath, with whatever it's called, you mix that, it's really good. But you buy it, it's cheaper to get the tobacco, especially by our place. I forgot what it's called. Nara's Cafe?
Yeah, Nara's Cafe.
Yeah, they used to have that place across the street where you could buy all the supplies, and the guy
Yeah.
used to give it to us for free. So me and my roommate used to go get a bunch of
My
tobacco.
brother and his friend, they make a meat hookah. And they make it pretty dope. I smoke it all the time, and it's
A lot of,
good.
you know, the sad thing about it is everybody knows what hookah is, but not a lot of places do it well.
No.
Nara's did it well though.
When it was a smaller place, when they
Yeah.
tried to be bigger,
What happened, Nara's? Y'all sold out something.
yo, that whole place was like shit. Now I miss the old. See, it looks better than it did.
Kind of.
I've been to a place like by here, but it's by Texas A&M.
That's College Station.
Yeah, like there's a hookah place there, but they don't make it that well, and the place looks really dirty.
See, the one in Arlington is not far from kind of where like their parents are, so y'all should go out to that one.
So Nara's was alright. I miss the old Nara's, the old grimy look of it.
There's Dallas has what Biblos. I don't know if I've never been there. My
Deep
brother's-
Ellum has two hookah places.
Yeah.
Not Deep Ellum, Lower Greenville. Lower Greenville has two hookah places. Well, they did. I haven't been in Lower Greenville forever. I actually walked through, so they had two hookah places there. North Greenville had like a hookah place.
Or Biblos is over there near me, I think. The one over here is called can't think of it, but yeah, there's some good.
I'm pretty sure. Where's your phone at? You got it on you? Google it.
The one that I'm talking about.
You can do a talk show, Dallas Beer and Hookah, and you can try different beer and hookah.
Do an episode smoking hookah.
I leave that to you.
Yeah, you gotta go get us a connect. You gotta go try out some spots. Let's see.
I don't have time to smoke hookah all day.
Not all day, like an hour.
Yeah, so Biblos is one that's right there on Main Street near, like right down the street from where I live. I've been once. That's when I bought my first ever hookah. I bought it from them. It was a little triple hoser.
There's a little, there's a hookah place over by work, right next to the little crystal place with all the fucking crazy people.
There's one over there?
Yeah, it's like a little crystal place with all the witchcraft and bullshit spirits and the healing crystals. There's a hookah place.
Gyms.
Yeah, there's a hookah place right next to it. Or down the street from it, I should say.
There's a lot of ones out here.
There's a lot of hookahs over here, man. I'm telling you.
See, I'm never out here, so I don't know, but
A lot of people smoke hookah.
the other one's called like El Amir or something like that, or
Hey, they closed that down.
is that one's closed?
Yeah, that one's closed down.
Yeah, I think that's one.
I'm about to double check that. That one's closed down. Because there was a several one that I used to, where I live at now that used to be there, but I know for a fact they're closed.
Yeah.
Because they were the super big ones owned by like Middle Eastern people. But they were the first.
Yeah, I think it's El Amir or something like that.
And the problem with that is they were in downtown Dallas. So as all these smaller ones started popping up over the years, like they took their business because they were like the premier,
The only one, yeah.
and the only hookah spot.
And they were kind of pricey too.
They were. There was an Egyptian girl that took me over there. That's how I found out about it.
See, that's what you do. Move down to Texas, start your own badass little hookah bar. The thing that sucks too, though, I think, depending on where you do it at, is like a lot of the smoking laws are kind of like you can't smoke inside. Some of the spots, like in Dallas, and I think in Fort Worth too.
There's a problem. This problem.
Nobody wants to smoke hookah outside.
No, but it doesn't work. All the
Yeah.
wind and
It just blows
everything, it
away.
dies.
You can't make any rings.
Can't do anything.
So, how do you guys feel about cults?
What about cults?
You guys ever wondered what it takes to join a cult, or like what kind of people join cults?
Lonely people.
Yeah, people that want to
Sad
belong.
Okay, yeah. So I was watching.
Religious people.
Joe Rogan was talking about it.
Pray on that.
Wild Wild
You're an
Country.
ass.
You guys have Netflix, Wild Wild Country.
I was watching
You start
that.
watching it?
Yes,
You
I
watching
did.
it? Oh man, you need to
It's
get on it.
good.
Yo, it's dope. It's crazy.
I haven't finished it though.
So
What cult they're following?
So they're called the Rajanis, but they're followers of a spiritual guru guy. Originally, it started out in India.
Oh, you're talking about the guy that did the yoga shit.
And he did dynamic meditation sort of thing, where they had this like crazy way of meditating.
Yeah, he was fucking everybody's wife and shit like that. Yeah.
They call it kind of like a sex cult at some point.
Yeah.
But that's been out for years. I've heard about that.
But it's a really cool documentary about it.
Okay.
And it just, I think what I took from it, because he has like all these followers. When you just look at the guy doesn't look like anything.
He looked like
He
an
looks
old man.
normal.
Ugly, old,
though.
like bulging eyes and big beard.
He's slanging dick everywhere.
Probably,
He's driving
that's what
Ferrari.
it is. He's like,
He was
what do you
driving-
like about him? They're like,
No, he wasn't like, I don't doubt he was packing. The thing about it is that because he was the leader, and everybody likes someone in power. So the problem with that, the way any organization works, and I think Joe Rogan said it best, because I think he said it recently, he's like any organization that has a leader fucking everybody's wives, that's a cult. Automatically, you gotta know.
it sounds like a cult.
Yeah.
I don't know many of those, so yeah, it sounds like a cult.
But every weird organization with a weird guy leader is fucking your wife. Like, you let it happen.
life fucking going on. This thing that trips me out though, like watching it, is like it just tripped me out like how many people like followed the guy, because you saw like in the beginning of the
And they
episode,
believed
like,
everything.
they go like it's like a fucking rock star. They go wild for him.
Yeah.
And it just trips me out because it's like, dude, what makes it so attractive to him? Like, what about his like teaching or the cult or like the community they create? Like, what is it that's so like appealing that he has like millions of followers, and like it's crazy. Like, it trips me out. Like,
There's-
who falls for it? I don't say falls for it, but
Everyone
okay,
does
who-
fall for it because
who,
it's anything that you have affinity to and blind to the negative parts of it. So that be politics, religion. There's affinity to be a belonging to it, and then refusing to acknowledge the negative parts of it. 'Cause you're
Yeah.
like, no, this is good. I know this is good.
Yeah.
And you fall in this mindset of trap because it's in human nature to you want to either lead or follow. And most people follow. Everybody wants to be a follower.
It's easier to follow.
And you can see that someone has something. So I think a great video to watch. I saw from a guy teaching because in my early 20s I took a lot of like public speaking courses and like leadership courses. And there was a video of this one guy played. He's like, listen, this is a video of a guy dancing by himself in in this outside concert, just by himself for like 30 minutes, and no one's dancing, right? He's just being weird all by himself. And then someone else came by and started dancing with him after 30 minutes. That second person came by, and then a few seconds later, a third person came by. And then as time goes on, you see more and more people dancing in that spot. Boom, now you have that leader started something. So even though that equated to trying to be an example of leadership, it equates to an example of how someone falls into cults.
Yeah, there's a psychological study like they did where they had there's like patients in like a waiting room, like at like a doctor's office or something like that, and they had everybody else was in on it except for the one person that was there, and so the other person would come in that wasn't a part of it, and they would sit down, and all the other people like every so often, like every like couple minutes, they would get up and like just stand up from the seat and get up. And like you like do something and then just sit back down. And they go back to normal, like they were doing whatever. And it happened after so long, and after so long, the girl she felt like out of place, and so she's like, oh shit. So she joined with them and started doing like all their stuff. Like you'd be like, what are you guys doing? Come on.
Yeah, at first you'd be
What's
like,
wrong with you guys?
First you'd be like, what the fuck? But after a while, you want to be inclusive
Because you feel like the weird one at that
Yeah, you feel like the odd one out.
Exactly. It goes into our human primate brains where exclusion is a bad thing, because if you're excluded from the tribe, it means death. Because we're weak on our own. Most mammals are weak on their own.
Except for Prince Royce.
Prince Royce is a creature upon himself.
He's his own
No, but so that's the weird thing about it.
being.
So, in a short answer or a long answer, as people watching this weird episode, is that's the way people fall for cults. Because it starts off with one weird guy, and I'm pretty sure he wasn't really popular at first. Any weird cult, whether it be Mormonism or Scientology, there's always one weird guy who starts it, and then he just needs one other person to believe it.
What do you think his pitch was? You think he was like, nah, baby, I swear this is gonna be a big cult one day. Come on, just join up. It'll be all right.
I mean, I don't know. I really don't know the whole. I don't know the meditation and yoga that he was implementing, because I didn't care for it. I just remember when we were kids, they came out. Like we were in our teens. It was all over like the news when we were kids.
This stuff was going on like around like 84, 83.
No, but I'm talking like he got called out. Like in all his Ferraris, like we were kids.
He had a bunch of Rolls Royces.
Yeah, Rolls Royce, not Ferraris. My bad.
Yeah, if it's the same guy, their stuff ended like before I was born in '89.
No, I'm thinking somebody else then. Because I'm thinking Indian yoga guy that was fucking everybody's wife too. But
everyone, watch out, the Indian dudes like fucking people's wives, man.
But either one, I'm talking about the guy with the yoga or just one this documentary of, it's that at the end of the day, there's always one weird person who starts it. And then as time goes on, you get one follower, that he quickly gets the third follower, and that time goes faster where you get the fourth and fifth, it just becomes more rapidly. And then when it becomes a group, a large enough group, you don't see anything wrong because they don't see anything wrong. It's like, oh, there's a million people who follow this guy. Okay,
he must be doing something right.
He must be something here. I have to check it out because there has to be something here. Instead of just one guy by himself in the subway doing some weird yoga, some meditation, like this is the best thing for your body. But like, majority of people look at that guy as weird. But if it's the whole subway car doing that same shit, be like,
you're gonna want to try it. Yeah.
No, so this is who we are as people, and that's how people form from cults. The girl from King of Queens was in Scientology, and she claimed she wrote a book saying it was a cult.
Mm-hmm. The girl from Smallville, Allison Mack, was involved in a sex cult. You watch Smallville?
Yeah, because he used to watch it.
Yeah, you remember the blonde girl, his friend? Yeah, she was in like this like sex cult thing where they were.
No, she wasn't in a sex cult. She was in sex trafficking. That's what she's going
basically. But it was like a cult too, like at some level. Like the girls they made them like if they ate over like 800 calories in a day, like they would get punished. Like they had to like maintain like a strict like diet. They branded them.
Yeah, I don't think it was a cult as far as aspect of religious or following. It was the girls who got tricked into being a sex trade, and then they stayed into it. So sex slaves are equal to cult. So if you see a cult or sex trade, stay away.
Run.
It's a cult for profit. That's what it is.
Not for the girls.
I know, but what you need? Welcome, these are our ladies. You know.
Yeah, no.
Not for the girls. The girls. Yeah, that's why she's going to jail. Yeah. They talk about bringing back Smallville, and they're like, everybody on Twitter is like, what about this girl? You bring her back? She died. She died on the show.
Clark threw her into the sun.
No sex called out here.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's been watching that. I finally finished it, but
I have to watch it.
It's like 6 episodes. You would knock through it like in like
one day at work.
One day, yeah. But it's pretty crazy. Like you see, like the way that, and they build like this whole community in Oregon. They buy 63,000 acres of land. It's a big ranch, and they turn it into like this crazy community. It's just
Town.
wild.
And the other town that was outside of it was just looking like, what are they doing?
People just come like walking through the town, like, and they all wear the same color, and so they're like walking through town, like, and they're like, what the hell is going on? All these people show up out of nowhere. You imagine that? You're like, they were a town of like 43 people or something
It
like
was
that.
super, super small.
Tiny like rural town in like just one part of Oregon, and just people just come like, one day show up out of nowhere, and boom.
It's like this whole compound.
It's crazy. They go like north of them, and then like, but then they kind of beef for a while. It's crazy the way it goes. But did you finish it? Oh, you didn't finish it.
I know that the cops end up going in or something.
Well, don't ruin it for Nancy.
I mean,
you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
I mean, there's a lot of things like that. Georgetown, like there's a lot of quotes.
The Georgetown stuff, or
Jonestown.
Jonestown stuff's pretty crazy. Yeah, that's with all the
Drinking
the juice.
Oh, that they were supposed to come back, like with the shot or something. They're supposed to come back.
It's like they all like, he got them all to believe like they drink like this poison, that like they were gonna die and go to some like higher plane.
Reincarnated and come back and
But I don't think he drank the juice, did he?
He died. He drank the juice.
Did he?
But he knew he
They
was
did.
faking it, but they were coming. They were closing on him. That's why he left the States and went overseas, and they were closing in on him. So he was like, "I'm not going to jail."
It's like in French Guyana or something like that, where it was at.
Yeah.
You think he was like, all right, everybody, cheers! And they're like, cheers! Like, y'all stupid.
I'm pretty sure to the day he died, he's like, "You motherfuckers are dumb, man. Let's go."
Y'all done fucked up. Like, fell over.
No, it's a weird thing, man. Human body and human nature is like the human mind is like, not the body, but the human mind is so weird.
Yeah.
Like in general, the way we see things and
It's like the whole, like, tribalism, like, group setting, like, this
like
crazy stuff.
we know better, but we have this primal instinct on things because we are primal.
Yeah.
But we know better, or we think we know better, right? Because if we knew better, we wouldn't do the same thing over and over again. But it is it's an interesting thing to contemplate.
Group dynamics.
Yeah, over beer.
Over beer. Over good beer. It's the beauty of Drunk Republic. We'll focus more on the topics than the beers themselves. So, but you're drinking that one from Oak Cliff, which we actually went out there to go visit with Todd and the other guys. At
Oh
the brewery.
yeah.
So, yeah, that was a cool spot.
No, the spot's gonna be badass. Honestly, this is gonna probably be the especially in downtown Dallas. That's probably the best spot in downtown Dallas as far as brewery. I can't name another one that's remotely close.
It's like right next to a train station.
There's a lot of things to it. Outside the parking is terrible at this point. But everything else about the brewery itself is amazing. And the whole time I was thinking, like, what brewery in this area that's nearby that's comparable? I don't count Penny Coast because they're near, but they're not that close. Deep Ellum is probably the closest I can think off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Brain Dead and
There's a lot of stuff around.
yeah. There's probably a few other breweries that I'm missing that's right around there. But as far as the ones we've been to, I don't think nothing's better than that, the way it's set up.
Yeah, it was cool. It was a lot of fun.
Why? How's it set up?
There's an open setting like this, and they have room for a very open artistic mural on the side. They also in a building that's really unique where everybody shares the same office space, kind of.
It's like, think of like a big like warehouse with the same, everyone shares like the same kind of common roof, but there's like, it's like segmented off. So you have like a barber shop here, but the top's still open. And so like
that's
you have
cool.
like a PR studio next to them, and yeah, it's a big long like building.
Yeah, it's a nice little environment going on around there, and it just feels open and relaxed. And you can tell by like the head brewer, his name is Todd. He's a really nice guy. And then the not the brewmaster, but the guy who runs the tap room.
Oh, Dominic,
But I forgot his title.
he's the tap room manager.
Tap room manager. He's super chill. I met the manager, and we met the owner briefly, but I didn't really get a chance to talk to the owner because he was also stressed out. You know, showcasing is stressing, and hosting any house hosting is stressful.
A lot of fun, a lot of cool free beer, a lot of good stuff. So
Yeah, a lot of good stuff. That black lager was phenomenal. I wish I took a picture of that. That was probably the most interesting thing they had on tap. Then they have a stout that just canned today or something. That
that'll be
I'm
cool.
interested to try. 13%.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
for sure.
But big up to Todd, big up to Oak Cliff Brewing. Like, it's phenomenal. The only other opening I'm really super excited for, you already know, Manhattan Project.
Manhattan Project.
You know, I love those guys, Carl and Misty. I need to email them. I keep forgetting. Sorry, guys. Get in contact with you guys. Because that's the only other brewery I'm like super excited for. Because I love their beers, but they never had a spot. And they're finalizing it. So
Yep.
Where's it gonna be?
It's gonna be like kind of like. I mean, it's hard to say you know Dallas. I guess that great, but it's gonna be kind of like downtown Dallas, sort of like right off the side, kind of closer to like the Trinity. When you come around like 30 to 35 EU.
by those apartments over there, right?
Yeah, the condos.
Yeah.
Condos. It's so like their setup is like they got condos right next to them, so people can like come down from the condo and just walk right over to the brewery. Like it's like right next to the
That's
brewery.
cool. They're gonna make a lot of money.
Yeah, do that cool little like neighborhood spot.
And
you
they
know?
make really good beers. They make that Atomic Alliance, that pina colada beer.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
And the Black Matter that we had before.
Yep.
Black Matter is really good.
They made that Atomic Alliance with Tap the Cats.
Except the cats.
Yeah, with Rick.
You
Shout out
gotta
to Rick.
whisper that.
No, it was a lot. We met a lot of people that was pretty cool too at the Oak Cliff spot. So
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah. It'd be fun to go back and see the stout. That's what I'm looking forward to.
yeah. You know who I want to go check out their new stuff? Gavin, man. Did you get a chance to talk to Gavin?
Yeah.
You had a question. It's like there has to be similarities between me and my sister. What do you think? I mean, I told you we're not gonna like.
I thought you could have more of a New Yorker accent. I'll be for real.
No.
I don't hear it. I hear more of the New Yorker accent in you.
Him and my mom.
Yeah, your mom for sure. Yeah.
Because we grew up there.
Yeah. Well,
I live there now, but
Oh, well, so where were you born?
She was born in New York.
in New York.
She was
Okay.
born in New York, and she moved in when she was a kid.
When I was
you in
9.
Texas.
Yeah.
Okay. So you kind of you get kind of caught in between. Okay. What do you like better, New York or Texas?
New York.
Yeah.
But you can do more here.
Okay.
In
It's like
life.
pros and cons. I guess.
Yeah, like you can have a future here in New York. Not so
Shit.
much.
You just shit on everybody.
You have to
in New
have
York.
money.
You guys all got
No, you
future.
have to have money
Yeah.
to have a good future
You have a
there.
future to live. But here's the deal. I told her the other day, or when I met up with her, I was like, you never asked me why I never met to New York. 'Cause I went to New York years ago.
Yeah, and I used to tell him visit me. Like I live here now. He's like, no, I'm gonna go California. That's my trip. I'm just like visit me.
Taking me too, right?
I don't have time. Think about New York. It's not fun for me to go to New York. Not because I have been there or grew up. It's nothing to do with that. It's just that I have too many people try to hit me up to see me, which I appreciate the love and I appreciate that.
But it takes all your
Just
time.
ignore them.
I did, and that was a big mayhem last time. That's why I haven't gone back. I ignored so many people. They were like all butthurt about it.
The only important person is me.
I would ignore you too. And let's see what came out. So my thing is, when I went last time, I was like, I told everybody where I was gonna be. Like I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna be here, and I'm gonna be here. You wanna hang out with me? Be at those places.
No special treatment. I'm not gonna go meet you up at your house and say what's up to you and your family.
I'm not going to the block. Like, so meet me up here. People came and meet me up and hung out with me, and then most people didn't. So, and it is what it is. Like, the only one I took time out to go see was my grandmother, but she got mad because I was only there for like 30 minutes. Like, all right, grandma.
I gotta go.
My itinerary, my focus is off, so we gotta get go.
I was there for 4 days. I literally probably slept an hour.
Damn.
It's because time goes faster. Like a week is not enough there.
Yeah, I'm sure. City never sleeps, right? You know what they
Well,
say?
you're always doing things. It is so. There's an energy. Like when I tell people, when you go to New York for the first time, you've been there, right?
Nope.
So when you go to New York for the first time, you don't really get to feel the energy of it. You feel the excitement of being there because you're in a big city and it's hustle and bustle. Cool. Because you also got the plans, you have itinerary, so you got that. But after your second, third, fourth trip to New York City, where you start getting into the preface of the city itself, where people hang out, there's an energy to the city that, you know, it's a go energy, but it's also like we're gonna hang out too kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a city that I traveled a lot and you've never experienced that kind of energy. And it's hard to explain. Like,
And there's so many places to go to in each borough, so many different things to see.
yeah, so many people to see, so many different people to link up with. from everywhere around the world. So
Yeah.
it's like, it's an interesting place. There's other interesting places too. Like Vancouver was interesting. Had a lot of people from around the world. Of course, LA had a bunch of people from around the world, but it's not the same. It's not the same.
So we gotta go back up to New York and get some chopped cheese. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
That's a Harlem thing, yeah. Get some chopped cheese. I didn't eat chopped cheese growing up.
Me.
Some of the
I don't eat it.
Those real bagels up there in New York.
Yeah, the Jews make some real bagels. Shout out to the Jews.
Shout out to the Jews.
And my tax attorney.
Yeah.
Is he not? Are they not taxes? They did not do that. Are they not taxes?
Are they not taxes?
Or are they not taxes? No, it's interesting. Yeah, definitely have to take a trip up there. I would recommend you and Amy take several trips up there, and then as the kids get older, take them.
Yeah, get to know New York before you take your kids.
Yeah.
It's fun. More fun without
As they
them.
get older, you have very young kids.
Yeah. For sure. You guys gotta go up to Seattle.
I want to
I've
visit.
been through.
Take
I've
your
never
sister to Seattle,
been.
bro. You got the funds.
She's an adult. She can take herself.
Oh shit.
Where's my birthday
Say what?
present? I'm gonna be 22.
And
You're already
And?
past the checkpoint. Checkpoint's 21.
Man, I didn't get anything before then. Not even.
what I get for my birthday?
The same thing.
I did the same thing you gave me.
So the only one that get birthday present from me is my parents.
That's understandable.
And my brother's past 18.
He called me last year. I got that.
Oh,
Are you welcome?
Yeah.
I always asked him, I was like, before when we worked together, I was like, man, you talk to your sister? He's like, nah, I didn't talk to her. You talk to your sister, bro.
I ain't got time.
When he calls me, it's surprising.
Like, who is this?
The thing about it is I don't call a lot of people, and people don't believe me. Like, listen, I really don't call anybody. I really stay to myself, and I like being alone 90% of the time.
No. I saw the message between your mom, and I'm like, oh, he tells you he loves you? She's like, it was my birthday. It was a special day. It's an occasion.
That's not typical. That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, see, you gotta move down to Texas, and then he'll take you to Seattle. 'Cause, you know.
No, if I move down, he has to spend like all the time with me.
That's a lot.
You have
He just
to.
said, I like 90% of the time alone. He
Yeah,
literally
no.
just said
It
that.
is what it is, Amber. No, shit.
You love me. It's cool.
Yeah.
I know you love me
you
when
brought
you're
on
being
the
an
show, you have
ass.
to be-
Yeah.
It's because you asked for it.
Yeah.
Kind of like, no, because he could have said no. I know he loves me. He just doesn't admit it. He shows it in certain ways.
Lies.
First day here got me drunk. I knew he loved me. It's cool.
Like, it's like you show it in your own unique way.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, he's treating me like an asshole, but and he loves me. That's how you know he loves me. 'Cause he's treating me
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Whatever. Bullshit.
So, what's your go-to meal and what's your favorite meal in New York?
That's hard. I have a lot of
Big
favorite meals.
Somebody say, hey, let's go up to the block. What are you gonna get? Something just
You go up the block to my house, it's all Spanish food.
okay.
So I would say Spanish food. But as far as like my favorite, I would say in downtown Brooklyn. I forgot what the place is called, but they have the best chicken and waffles to die for. And then they have drinks to go along with it that are.
Hookah?
I have to figure it. No hookah. Like it's
I think you
just
should just throw hookah to everything. It could be like a barbershop with hookah.
they have that.
Fucking dangerous.
And they play like a live band in the barbershop too. Like they just go at it.
So how much does a haircut cost in New York?
It's like $10, but they have the drinks for you, the live band.
No, it's not $10 for a haircut in New York. It's depends on the location, depends on the barber. But most locations that's halfway decent, if not at the time
15
when
to 20.
when I left New York, it was 15 to 20. Now at this point, it might be more, it might be around the same thing. I don't know because I haven't got a haircut there.
If they're spending all their resources on like a band and like hookah and stuff, do the haircuts suffer? Like
No,
walk
the
in,
haircuts
you
are
have a
nice
good
too.
Time, you have a good time, but like you walk out with like a shitty haircut.
No, you work out with a nice
It's
haircut.
like,
Okay.
The way best way I compare it, like a Deep Ellum barbershop there.
Yeah.
It's like $40 for a haircut. Places like that have a like entertainment, it's like $40-50, maybe $100 for a regular haircut. You get at your boy Pancho
out there in Seattle rocking it.
Oh, I was gonna say Oregon. Hey!
That's
Same
the
thing.
Colts in Oregon. Pancho is
It's
not
kind
a
of
Colt,
just
he's in Seattle.
it's the atmosphere over there. Everybody's accustomed to it, so they do it anyway. They don't look at it in a business standpoint, which they should because they could make more money.
No, they do. I'm telling you, she doesn't know because she doesn't get a haircut. There is people who probably sell $10 haircuts that do a bomb ass because they want to get the people in. They can do it really fast. You could do a basic Caesar in New York City, a dark Caesar, a light Caesar. You could probably push out 10 clients in an hour, right? Yeah, because the people are really that good. They're people who you push, you move. But then when you got places that say this is a barbershop and you have a band right there and they have a DJ and you have food and you have hookah, now haircuts they made it.
I'm pretty sure they call that brunch.
Well, because some people bring their own hookah to the.
Yeah, and then you have also liquor. Even check out the bar that here that has liquor, like the barbershop that has liquor here. The haircuts are more expensive. It's not that the haircuts are cheaper. The haircuts are more expensive, even though you're buying liquor there too. So there is different levels of it, right? So maybe a neighborhood barbershop, may charge only $15 for a haircut, but they incentivize you to buy hookah too. They make the money of hookah.
Or the beers.
Yeah.
Or the beers, but the fancier places that get like
in the city.
Yeah, there's no way it's gonna be $10 haircut.
No, it's like 50 and up.
Minimum.
Damn. Well, so I think what we can all agree on is you throw hookah in the mix, it's gonna be good.
That's fair.
That's right.
Oh yeah, I don't like the Mets.
I don't like the Yankees, so I'm all about anything but the Yankees. So what did you bring us, Victor?
So you should have the triple Batista.
Ooh, okay.
What's this?
That is a sour.
Is that the one that the one for Collective?
Yeah, Collective.
So you like the sours?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Nice. Well, we didn't get a proper cheers, guys. So cheers to our episode and Amber being in town. And
No, thank you for having me.
cheers.
This is interesting. I want you to try this. This is number 36, I think.
Oh, you got a different one.
Yeah.
You use some sample of that, because I know you want to taste that.
The Panther Island?
Yeah, the Panther Island one.
All right.
The Cannonball?
Fort Worth, represent.
Oh no, I got you the sun. This is the Sunner Batista.
Okay.
I can taste it. I was like, where's the coconut?
Yeah, it's this one. Yeah. This one's, it's kind of like a,
It's interesting, right?
I don't know how to describe that. It's like almost like a sour, here,
Like a
Try
malty
this.
flavor? Is it like malty? Because it's supposed to be a strong Scotch ale. Whatever that is, guys. We are the beer show. We should know what a strong Scotch ale is.
pretty good.
I kind of like this one.
Do you want to try something, Victor?
No, that's
He's straight like rejecting that. Here, try some. This one is from Epic. It's one of our real favorite breweries.
I think I want to get that on the growler fill.
It's good.
I
See,
mean,
you love
It's
Fort
like
Worth.
coffee.
Yeah.
I never
You're not a
tried
coffee
it.
fan?
I didn't say I never liked it. I love Fort Worth. I always wanted to move to Fort Worth and live in Fort Worth versus Dallas. I have so much more fun in Fort Worth.
I'm supposed to be going to 7th Street tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
What is that?
7th
Fort Worth.
Street is just like one of the, it was like a street in Fort Worth, like kind of right on the edge of one of the colleges, TCU, and it's like up and coming, so it's like really growing. There's a lot of like trendy bars and stuff down there, and food spots.
But I don't know, because I'm hanging out with you tomorrow, so where are we going?
I was gonna take it over here, the little Greenville, to smoke hookah.
Okay, yeah, I do that better.
Go hang out. Where are we gonna hang out? I gotta see you Saturday anyway.
No, I'll go with you. I'm not gonna get hookah in 7th Street.
You might.
I'm gonna get white girl wasted.
Yeah, you would. I don't think there's any hookah bars over there.
There's a lot of rednecks over there.
Man, that would be.
I'll hang out with you.
So open up a business for work on 7th Street, put a hookah spot out there, and do it right, and that would be popping. People go crazy for it.
Oh, you know what? We should do a top 5. We did a top 5 candy bars. We can make comparisons.
Yeah. What's your top 5 again? Remind me. Yours is like Kit Kat's at top?
No, the Kit Kat was on your top 5. Mine was Milky Way, Twix. This is a backwards order. Twix, Snickers, Dove dark chocolate, and I slid in Junior Mints. But he said that's not a bar.
We can do candy. We just did candy.
I just did candy though, it doesn't matter.
We changed it because it's hard to do just candy bars.
Well, we switched the Junior Mints to Klondike bar because it's still chocolate mint. What do you do for a Klondike bar? So fair enough. My mom really likes. Yeah, my mom really likes Klondike.
I told him about the Charleston Chews. So good.
What the fuck is that?
It's
Really? Mommy eats that.
she does this. Oh, you don't know what those? And she goes like this. I thought she was about to like bust out some Charleston.
So good.
Oh, that's disgusting. I hate that.
I showed you a picture that you got.
My mom likes that shit.
You're like, what is this?
That's the old timey candy bar.
He's like, that's like an off-brand candy.
That's an old time. No, that's not an off-brand. That was the original.
That's the ones you get like from like trick or treats. You like put it aside. You don't eat.
Yeah, that's the one you see in the bag. You're like, nope, that's the last resort. That's when an adult asks you, can I have candy? Here you go.
You recycle it. You bring it back to them. They tear that out to the other people.
So good.
No, man, that's mommy likes that shit. If you're gonna do top 5 candies, we could make that a new one. Top 5 candies. Twizzlers.
Okay, Twizzlers, you gotta differentiate. Is it the regular normal Twizzlers, or is it the ones that are like the soft ones that you peel apart?
Yeah.
Soft ones peel apart.
Yeah, those ones are way better.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they have a lot more sugar. I guess.
They just taste better, and they're not like they
Well,
don't taste like plastic.
I do
And
like
the other ones are super hard.
I like the hard ones when I'm in the movie theaters. Because it gets people to shut the fuck up.
I don't go on a date without them. She's being annoying, hit her with a Twizzler.
Yeah, keep chewing on that for the next hour and get that out your teeth. Go ahead. No, the soft Twizzlers. Trying to think. Starburst.
That was pretty good.
Jolly Ranchers.
Which color is Starburst is your favorite?
I like pink.
Yeah,
I like pink is my favorite.
I like the red.
Okay.
I like both.
Yeah, they're both good.
So
I don't like the orange. The orange.
You can keep the yellow.
Or the yellow. Ooh, but I kind of like the pina colada ones, the fruity one, the blue
The
one.
tropical one.
Yeah.
Those are good,
so
yeah. The colors don't match what you think they're gonna taste like, kind of. Yeah.
So the Jolly Ranchers is good. Candy. I wasn't a big candy fan. Fuck, I'm fucking up here.
No, you're doing good, man.
I'm blanking
You're
on.
picking the classics. And
Well, I'm blanking on other ones because I can't think of anything.
Charleston Chews.
No, what's that Swiss fish, whatever?
Swedish?
Fish.
Swedish fish.
Those are good. I
Yeah.
like the flavor. They're a little like chewy.
And then with the peach rings, whatever those are.
Those are
Peachos?
so good. The
Peachos.
sour peach rings.
That's
No,
Amy's
no,
favorite.
the peach ones, not sour, just regular peach one. that
They're
has a lot
like
of sugar
they're
on
like yellow on top and orange on the bottom.
Yeah.
And they're kind of like they're a little.
They're kind of
They have-
sour.
They have a sour. They have an apple sour one.
Yeah.
They have an apple sour
They have
one.
apple over
Trust me,
Peachos.
I never touched those.
You know what one sucks that people like were kind of big on, and I have no idea why. Now and laters. You guys know about now and laters?
Oh, I love that.
I like
That was a
those.
quarter.
Here's the thing.
You go with 25 cents. You go to the store right before school, and you give that guy a quarter. And be like, I take 5, thank you. Now you have a
Yes.
snack on the way to school.
Yeah.
To school, from home, during
Exactly.
school.
You know why? You know why you can do that from school and all the way home? Because it takes like an hour to chew one. Because it's like hard as a brick.
At
So you put
first.
it in, you're like,
And he got to chew it down. Exactly.
And they
Good for the
taste
winter.
so good.
no, they don't even taste that great to me. This is me over here spitting the hate.
Yeah, no, fill you up too.
Yeah.
Well, you never walked anywhere. You had to take the school bus. So you never
I
time to go
went
to
to school in high school.
Oh.
Oh my god, did he tell you about the time he took me to school?
What happened?
And I rolled down the hill and I went to school with a
This is
bloody
a good
knee and a
story.
hole.
Alright, so what happened?
He told me to walk it off.
No.
I
Sounds like something he would say.
I tripped going down the hill to get to school. He had to take me and I tripped and I kind of, just kept rolling.
Did he see you roll?
He was laughing.
No, because here's the thing. So when you fall, you brace yourself for the fall. That's not what she did. She rolled over into a ball.
Oh, she just started building momentum.
Yeah,
It was like
down
the
the
snowball
hill.
that like turns into like a bigger one.
So she fell, and what most people do when they naturally fall is you brace yourself, either side brace, aim down, or front brace. But she kind of fell sideways. So instead of side bracing herself, she just fell like this, and she kept rolling.
Oh, so she was going like sideways or
Yeah,
like
no, sideways.
Somersault?
No, sideways.
Oh,
Like laying down and
pencil
rolling.
style, like
Yeah, and we're already on a steep hill. We're on a really steep hill. And I just looked at her, I was like, who falls like that? And it just became a thing like, all right, she's still not stopping herself because she could physically stop herself. So she's like, help!
like we're supposed to like lasso her.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
I was like, what is going on right now?
That sucks.
So I slowly walked up behind her. I was like, good? She's like, I hurt my leg. Let's go. We got to go to school.
Walk it off, you'll be all right.
That shows you the importance of education. You didn't want to miss class, right?
No, we got to go to school. And you got to learn how to fall.
You learn how to fall. The school of hard knocks.
No, I'll never forget it. My initial reaction is like, I saw her fall. I'm like, oh shit, she's falling. And I was like, what is she doing? Like, who falls like that?
Yeah. That's hilarious.
And then there was another time where she ran into a fence.
My bike wouldn't
No,
stop.
her bike can stop, but she forgot there wasn't a handbrake. It was reverse stop on the old school kid bikes.
Stop it this way? Yeah.
So the front brake was broken. So she's snapping the front brake hard to brake.
Somebody cut my brakes!
But it also was a bad thing because if you stop on the front brake too hard, you're flipping over.
Yeah.
So she's stopping hard. She's like, I can't stop. I'm like, just stop. And in my head, I'm like, just reverse.
My mom is pregnant. She's trying to run, and he's over here laughing.
I'm like, just stop. And she's like, I don't know how to stop. And her thought process was like, I'm just gonna run myself into a fence.
Did it hurt?
I did, yeah, but I got lucky. No car was coming because it was like the middle of the.
Intersection stuff?
It was on a hill, that same hill she didn't know how to fall down.
Oh shit, so you hate that hill.
She ran into a fence. And I'm just the whole
That's how
time.
I stopped.
Of course, my mom was freaked out.
Amber's worst enemy, like the hill.
Gravity.
Gravity.
So, of course, my mom was freaking out. I was like, it was nothing to freak out about. She just had to reverse her steps, and she would have been fine.
Isn't that what you always said? Like they know, you know who's your favorite, like because
Yeah.
the mom like runs after.
No,
My mom's pregnant, still runs after.
my baby, my baby. I think that's instinctive when you see you going across the street.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. So, but yeah, good moments. But she tried to compare that to my moment, where I didn't learn how to ride a bike until I was like 12, 13.
That's pretty late.
Yeah. So they gave me a street bike with no brakes.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, I learned how to ride the bike that same day. Cool. And they're like, and then the thing about it,
You like slide the back to stop.
well, I didn't really how to stop because I was riding it so slow. I'm like, oh, cool. And I just put my feet down and stop. Cool. Well, now I'm getting used to the balance and I'm balancing myself real good. Now I'm doing like full on speed. And I'm like, oh shit, how do I stop? Because I put my foot down. I'm like, oh, okay, put my foot down. So I caught my balance real quick. Like, oh, fix. How am I gonna stop? So in my head, it's like I have no way to stop. And
You like ditch the bike. jump
no,
on the back?
I try to like step up and put my foot behind the thing instinctively, but I didn't gauge my distance to the big ass fence. So I step up and
She's like remembering.
I'm
it.
stopping it. But here's the second problem. I had really nice shoes on.
Oh, so it was like a combination of like you want to stop and not die.
Yeah.
You don't want to fuck with the jams.
So I'm like slowly pressing the back of the wheel, like okay, I'm slowing, but I'm focusing on the wheel to make sure I don't put my foot down too hard and mess up my sneakers. I'm like, okay. Oh, slowing, bam! I'm like, all right, well, here we go.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah, that was life.
Like, one time I pushed my brother out. So in Oklahoma, does it snow in New York that often?
Yeah, every winter.
Yeah.
Every winter? Okay, like when I lived in Oklahoma, it would snow every winter as well, and we had sleds, so we'd go sledding. And my brother, we're like kind of like back in the day when I lived in Oklahoma, we lived like right here. You go down like this little field, and my grandparents' house was right here, and then there's like these hills over here, so we would go sledding on the hills. We drag our sleds over there, and I was pushing my brother down the hill. He was like, "Hey, push me!" And so I pushed him super far, to the point where he was going so fast that there was like this like little lip right here that he went off of, and there was like a little creek down here. It was like all frozen over. And so the creek was frozen over. It was like jagged little like little
Like
wave
ice?
like little so this boy got like cut up, and I pushed him. And I just see him go whoop, and yeah, man, he had to go get stitches. I felt so bad.
I was like, oh. Ever since then, I don't get a roller coasters.
Oh yeah,
I love roller coasters.
you guys are opposites.
Well, I got free tickets and flash passes to Six Flags a few years ago. Took a bunch of my friends that like roller coasters and let them go on it. I just sat there by myself the whole
No,
time.
you went on a couple with me.
I went on one. That's not a couple.
The skull, whatever thing.
Batman. That's the only one I got on.
Batman's cool, dude. That was fun.
Well, the only reason I go on Batman because I know that ride so well because I got stuck on Batman.
Get stuck on
With my mom, and he had to go again. It wasn't
We had
funny
to go-
for them, but it was
We had to
funny.
go 4 times.
So to make sure it all worked, or what?
No. So,
They were
You
trying to
go
make
back-
up for it, and they're like, "Oh, y'all get free rides." Sorry.
yeah. No, so what happened was, they all come down at the same time. I think it's 3 or 4 people in the lane.
Yeah.
But it was just us, me, my mom, and her sister. So we're sitting there, we're all locked in, clips in. We're going to ride, and I hate it, of course. And then we stop, and then it clicks up one time. Like they come off, but it doesn't come off. It just clicks up one time.
Yeah.
At this time, I'm under 200 pounds, and I'm much smaller than everybody on this lane. So.
It was like loose where you.
So I can slip through. I can feel myself slipping through. And they're like, I was like, I'm stuck. We're not getting out. And they're like, well, you could just get it a free ride. I'm like, no. They loop around, and the thing is really stuck. They loop around the 3rd time. Boom. And I'm like, it's not coming off.
Like they were trying to once you come back in, they were trying to lift it off again. Is
No,
that-
there's a button that comes off and shoots it up.
Yeah, but I'm saying they sent you around again.
Yeah. They were like, just get a free ride because there's the line. You know, Six Flags so packed.
Yeah.
They're like, we have time to do it. It's gonna come up the second time.
Yeah.
Boom. We come back the second time around to the third, ready for the third ride. Now they know now it's not working. It's not unclicking. So it's freaking out. And this time, the second time around, you're secure. So the way Batman is, it clocks around your like right
in front of your crotch. Yeah.
It's not around my crotch. It's like right around my pelvis. So I'm slipping through. I'm like, but I'm so freaking out.
Yeah,
I can't.
Hold on, like,
I can't explain myself. And I'm just yelling like, get the fuck off, get the fuck off, get the fuck off. Like, so I can't explain that I'm slipping through. Now maybe could I have slipped through? I don't know, but now I'm slipping more than I've ever had before. They're like, we can't get you off. We're gonna send you one more time. We're gonna call the engineer.
hopefully that'll shake you loose. They'll catch you in the field somewhere.
They're like, we're gonna call somebody in, and then we're gonna send you again. So he sent me for the third time. Boom. And at this time, now there's a whole crew of people there. Like, all right, we gotta get these guys off.
Damn. So when you told me you guys got stuck, I thought like you were stuck in like a loop, like upside down, like and they're like, you know.
No, I got stuck on the ride, doing the ride several times.
Yeah, that sucks.
And at the end of it, my hands were so white for me holding on and screaming. Like my hands were locked. Like you ever see carpal tunnel? Like, but there was no blood in my hands.
Yeah.
That's how panicked I was. Cause like all this was super white skin.
Yeah.
And my hands was locked in. And they were like, relax. I'm like, I'm relaxing.
Just be relaxed. Damn. Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Batman's a great ride. I mean, I would have loved to have been stuck with
So,
Batman.
long story short, I know the ride very well. So I would get on that one.
So that's your favorite one?
No.
Technically, what's better than that one?
It's the ground. The ground is better.
The basketball games,
the vortex.
like the little
You know
carnival
what?
games?
My favorite carnival ride is the vortex when you stand up and you get stuck on the wall.
Oh yeah,
That one's fun.
My favorite because the whole time I'm like, put your hand out. Ever since I was a kid, that's my favorite one because I'm like, I'm gonna be the gravity. I'm gonna be the one to defy this.
Yeah.
And I always think by the time my hand gets up a little bit, like it doesn't get up that much, but like say it gets up a little bit, my instincts are thinking, what if my hand breaks under the pressure? My forearm just snaps in half. It just snaps like, oh, the pressure broke my forearm.
Then you sue Six Flags for like a $6 million contract. Then you know you're good. You're good. What's your favorite ride at Six Flags?
The one here?
Yeah.
The orange one. What is that one?
Oh, the Titan.
Yeah.
The one that goes up really high and then it's,
Yes.
that one's pretty fun.
I love
Yeah,
it.
I think for me it's probably the Batman ride. Mr. Freeze is really fun.
Mr. Freeze is fun.
And then the one, I don't know if you wrote it, the one in, it's called, what's it called? It's one in the dark.
Yeah, that's one. I like that.
He rode that one, yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Why? Because you can't see where you're going.
Yeah, but it's fun too. You're like, whoa.
That's fine. I'm the whole time. I'm all day, but I don't want to know where I'm going.
So they have a new one. It's called the Joker, and the Joker is like they're the cool like new edition. And I rode that one last time I went, and took the kids, and man, that one is the most insane ride I've
It
ever
looks
ridden.
cool because you're twirling and then it's twirling you too.
You're like kind of like laid back, and then the little cart itself will like spin over and backwards and forwards, and as it's going like down the track and like going back under, and that's just wild. So you should ride it with me next time.
No,
you go,
the two new ones you got here, they just added in the one in New York too.
Oh really? Yeah. That one's. Have you ridden it yet? Ride that.
No, there was a group of us.
Craziest ride I've ever ridden.
There was a group of us in Vegas. They have a ride not as crazy as that, but it kind of spins you off the side of the building in Vegas.
You did that? That was so
God,
cool.
no.
The one in Stratosphere?
I don't know where is that, but it's one that spins you off side of the building.
Yeah.
Or a circus maybe?
I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Here's the thing, but it's out there. You can find it. And I was with a group of my friends, and they're all like, "We're doing this ride. Come with us. Fight your fears." I'm like, nope. You die. I will.
You didn't do it?
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Listen, I barely get off a ride that's 100 yards in the air. Going on a ride that's on 100 stories, plus going over the side of the building and spinning you.
You're like, I do merry-go-rounds, that's about it.
No, I went to Coney Island. You know the
I
one?
barely do Ferris wheels.
There's a ride that it's like two sides, but it goes like this around.
The hammer?
Yes, and you're flipping. Beautiful view, but then it kind of leaves you there while they take the other people off, and then you go again.
Yeah.
So you don't know when you're gonna fall down.
Right.
So you want to take a picture of the view, but then you're like, if I take the picture and the ride starts.
Use my phone.
Yes.
Yeah.
So much fun.
All right, let's go to Coney Island. Let's go.
I don't know.
They do the passes. It's pretty cool. It's like a pass for all the
Coney
rides.
Island is not the same as when I was a kid. You never got to experience the old Coney Island, old creepy Coney Island with all the I forgot what they call them. The body arts, the dark musicians, that like not musicians.
Oh, like the little like the freak show people.
freak show people.
Oh yeah, they don't have that anymore.
No, they took because that got all ruined in the hurricane, and they all tore that down, made it for tourist sites and stuff like that. Like all the old Coney Island that was fun is gone.
The cyclone's still there.
120 years.
So dangerous. I don't ride it.
What is it? Like what is?
The oldest roller coaster in America.
Oh really? They had that in Texas. It was called Texas Giant, and then they killed somebody.
They killed somebody recently?
No,
No, that lady.
Yeah, she like decapitated.
When was that?
This was like what, like
Like a year or two ago, she didn't get the one that flew off.
that was that recent?
Yes,
Pretty sure it's
that she
older.
flew off. She told them it's not clicking, and they're like,
Big
you're
lady.
fine.
The big lady. Yeah.
Her and her son, they went on the ride and she flew off, and her son watched her die.
Yeah.
I like that, right? I like the old
It
roller
has to be
coaster.
older than that because they renovated it. And it's better now. But
I think it's like 2 years.
I want to say it was older than that.
She's also like me, where we're not good with time. So.
Yeah,
I'm not good with time either, so that's why I'm like, is it? I'm not great with time either. But
No, it's probably older than that because I've ridden that 1,000 times. I like the old school roller
fact,
coaster.
everybody knew that shit was fucking dangerous and it hurt. It was really like jerky and like, you get those corners and like, ugh.
That's how the cyclone is.
Yeah. So yeah. But the Titan's fun. The Titan's really fun. When you like the orange one,
Fuck that. They made me go in the front one with that one.
we'll take a GoPro.
But the front is not the worst. The front sucks because you get to see the view, but if you're in the back, everybody from the front is already pulling you from the momentum. You go faster than the people in the front.
Yeah. The back's the worst spot if you don't like speed and the craziness.
No,
the
I don't
back
want-
car is like the worst one to be in.
I know the best car to be in is anything that's not the front. 'Cause you can look. See, this is how if I get forced on a roller coaster, this is how I do it. This is how I manage the fear. I focus on the most minute detail on the seat in front of me. There's a scratch there. I'm gonna focus on a scratch. Oh, scratch. Where's the scratch? Scratch. Scratch. Hey, that's what I'm focusing on.
You gotta surrender to it, man, and just have fun. I think the thing about like roller coasters and stuff, especially like the Titan. So like the Titan, the way it starts off is you start on the little bay and then you go up. It's like a little thing. And it's just like going all the way up. And it's like a real slow like climb.
Yeah.
And so that slow little climb, like
That's what scares you.
you say the anticipation, you go, oh shit, oh shit, and the clicking like stops at the top. It's like, and it's like, ah!
And you gotta put your hand up. It's so much better with your hand
The
up.
hands always here. And focus on whatever's in front of me as much as I can. Just focus. Just focus. Listen,
Man,
at the end of the day, the worst is the front of the ride because you can't focus on anything but the ground.
In the back, because you go the fastest.
I don't care about the fastest. This is where I could focus my thought process. I don't want to see the sky. I don't want to see anything. I want to see what's in front of me, and that's the seat. Oh, your shitty hair. That's all I want to see.
You're missing out, bro. You're missing out.
No,
Right?
What about teacups? You like teacups?
Yep.
He likes
right.
to pick up.
No,
Do you spin it? No, you don't spin
No
it.
spin. Oh, so if you're in a like group of people and they start spinning, you're like, stop it. And they stop it.
I mean, I'm not gonna stop them, nor am I gonna participate in it.
Yeah.
So if it's you and him, you're doing all the work.
Yeah. That's okay. I got it. I think it's gonna be bad. He's gonna be like throwing up before it's like too long. Like
I'm really good with.
Or the boat. You could do the boat.
Nope.
Oh, the conquistador, they have it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
Nope.
That was cool, man. You get the butterflies and you go up, like, oh.
Whatever you call butterflies, I don't like it.
It's fun. It's
There's a whole podcast of me saying no. Nope. Nope.
fun. We need to take a GoPro, take you out to Six Flags and like film you.
Yes.
The
And you
years-
have to ride everything.
Nope.
It's for your
For the
show.
show, bro. You gotta do it for the show. Have you seen those videos they have like people like doing like slingshot and stuff? Like where they record people
Yes.
like these like people like faint, like pass out.
It's
or,
so
like-
funny. You know what? We should go to the zero gravity park here.
Oh yeah, they have that where you go and you do a little air one.
Yeah, and they have where they let you go from like really far, and it's
Yeah.
just kind of you in the air. You
Yeah.
fall into the net. It's pretty cool. You should do it.
The only thing,
He's thinking about it.
nope. The only thing I'm thinking about, the only thing I will do is for the show is I will skydive if they let me chug a beer.
You should go to Universal on Island. They have like a time where it's you're trying all their different beers and you get to ride all the rides in the park. You have to be 21 and older. You buy your ticket, and it's all different like people that brew beers, and you try everything. And you get drunk riding rides.
That sounds horrible.
It's like fun.
Right?
It's like perfect for our show.
That sounds
It's got
miserable.
like all check.
Check marks for your show.
That sounds miserable.
I'm ready for that. Ready for that.
All right. So on that note, let's we're gonna be recording for a little bit.
Yep.
An hour and 40 minutes.
Oh, we did really good.
Yeah.
It's
So I
fun.
have enough content clips. Recording 4K.
It's gonna be hard to trim this one down. It's okay.
I think this whole last 20 minutes I can just cut that off real quick.
All the ideas of us like making go on rides. Like,
Right. No,
Cut it
good.
off.
We're cool.
Cut that off. We might keep it me being scared on a roller coaster, but that's about it.
we need like a third party to edit our stuff, so you can't like have it be like personal.
Right.
This is true. I'm really not good at editing. To be honest, I'm really not that good at editing.
Nah,
You're doing good.
If I'm not knowing, I appreciate it because I don't know shit what I'm doing. But
Neither of us do, so
yeah,
you don't know. I don't either.
Wing it.
anybody want to volunteer for editing? Please call us.
You gotta put the
We will
phone
get you
number.
beers. We're not putting my phone number on there. Get out of there.
Are they gonna call you?
No, we got my email.
Oh.
That's Beer Talk email.
You said call us. Say email me then.
This is true. Fact. Correction. Email
I'll
us.
give you my card with my phone number, and you call me afterwards.
There you go.
I think our SoundCloud has my number on there anyway.
Probably.
does.
The Instagram, if you go to Instagram, hit call or contact, and it'll call your
They
phone.
call me.
Yeah.
Leave a message, but I will not pick up.
Yeah. If we don't know you, leave a message.
And there's plenty of numbers that I don't save, so every number that's not named, I don't pick up.
If it's Amber, it still won't pick up.
Definitely don't.
So, anyways.
Everybody have a safe week, and I appreciate you guys for watching. It's been an amazing episode, despite my sister being here. So
I made the show better. Like,
I appreciate you guys. Thanks for sticking to it. Everybody have a safe weekend. Get drunk. Also, by the time this episode comes out, Oak Island's brewery will be open.
Whoa. Excuse me. Oak Cliff Brewing will be open.
Oak Cliff. Oh, what is that? Oak Island?
Oak Highlands. Oak Highlands been open for a minute.
Oh, Oak Island has been open as in Richardson. Sorry, I meant Oak Cliff. Go check out Oak Cliff Brewing. Todd's amazing. The whole staff there is amazing, and they will be open. So support and show love. Love you guys. Peace.
bye.